Here is a baby born at term age with a large foot gestation age, incubated on day 1. It is requiring persistently respiratory support with history of recurrent pneumonia. Has been referred here on day 14 of life for evaluation of respiratory distress. We wanted to know what are the 2 echo evidences for the cause of respiratory failure.
So most of the times actually the declarations cause different pneumonias. So let us see what exactly this baby has got. So let us start with so as usual we start with different planes to view the height. So let us start with fast and long axis plane. See where the probe is kept. You see this is the sternum. Parallel to the sternum to the left second intercostal space, the marker facing to the right shoulder joint. So you see the image there? This is the image. I'll show you. Yeah, this is the image. You can see the left atrium here, and left atrium eyeballing left atrium looks big, and you see the mitral valve, left ventricle, and the aorta. See, aorta is going up, aortic valve, and this is the right ventricle. So what we see on this is on eyeballing left atrium is increased. What does it indicate? There must be too much blood coming into the left atrium. From where usually left atrium gets more blood? From the lungs. Correct? Okay. Then let us see. What I have done is I've taken the short axis, so the past long axis view, and you appreciated the left atrium was looking bigger, and also the aorta was smaller. Now, what I did, I cut. You can see in the screen. I cut this aortic valve and left atrium. You can see that on M mode, cutting this, and you get this image. This image is very important to look for the dimension of the aorta. You can see the aortic valve from here to here, and this is the left atrium. And left atrium looks bigger than the aorta. So how much? It is 2.5. So that means it is 2.5 centimeters left atrium aortic ratio. So normally when it exceeds 1.4 centimeters, then definitely it becomes very significant. This is again one of the important indicators where there is too much blood in the lung entering into the left heart. So again, I'm keeping the probe. Now you can see there. You can see I'm cutting the anterior leaflet to the mitral valve on parallel to long axis. You get this image. And what you see here is the right ventricle, the interventricular septum, and this is the left ventricle. So you can see the mitral valve here. So if you look at in diastole, the left ventricular diameter, it's big. It means the LVEDD is increased. So this also indicates that there's too much blood entering into the left heart. So again, one of the indicators for increased pulmonary circulation. The pointer I told you for fast and long axis, correct? 90 degrees rotation you should do. Same second intercostal space in the left parasternal area with the marker facing to the left shoulder joint. You see short axis view. You can see the short axis view. This is the aorta, and you can see the pulmonary artery. You can see this has got three leg sign. You can see one here, and one here. Okay, three leg signs. So the third leg is actually formed by the ductus arteriosus. So this is on 2D echo, the ductus arteriosus. I would like to measure the ductus. See, I freeze the image, and you can see the ductus. The ductus diameter is around 5 5.3 millimeter. Okay, you can see that, and it is huge. Okay, anything more than 1.5 centimeter, it's huge. So it is huge. On parallel short axis plane, I could get this view you can see here, and this is a color Doppler. You can see all the three, one, two blue jets and one red jet you can see, and what you see the red jet is the patent ductus arteriosus. Okay, and also you can see how vigorous the blood is moving to the left atrium, the pulmonary veins. You can see that. Okay, that's also important. Okay, now this is a continuous wave Doppler here. So on short axis view, I opened the pulmonary artery. You see, pulmonary artery, right pulmonary artery, left pulmonary artery, and continuous wave Doppler left pulmonary artery. I could get the flow. So you can see the flow here. Usually the flow should end here only like this. But what's happening? The diastolic flow is continuously going. See, it is not abruptly stopping like this. It is moving like this. So what does it indicate? It indicates that there is significant weighted ductus arteriosus. So you can see that the aortic arch view, you can see this is the arch view, and where I kept my probe actually in the suprasternal space to get this view. And you can see this is the right pulmonary artery, left pulmonary artery open to the descending aorta, and the measurement you see it is again around 5.76 millimeter. So actually this is the ideal area to measure the ductus arteriosus. Total valve, I paused actually, this is a continuous Doppler at the mitral valve. And what you see here is the E and A. So this part is called E and this part is called A. And the ratio is 1.5. Normally, the E by A ratio is less than 1. Anything more than 1.1 will indicate that there is luxury perfusion into the left atrium from the lungs. Now, how to measure the left ventricular output, especially to look for the QPQS ratio? Let us start with looking at the left ventricular output. This is again the five chamber view. You can see what I did. I kept the probe here. You can see there. There is the apical area. I tilt a bit. I opened the five chamber view. So five chamber view is open, and then I got actually VTA. That means what I did, I cut this part from. I put actually what is called pulse wave gate. There you can see that, and to get this velocity time integral. So this is one of the important parameters required for calculating left ventricular output. And then on fast and long axis, we could see that I showed you, I think, in the initial phase, you could see that the diameter of the aorta. So you can see that it was 0.86. This aortic radius and the velocity time integral left ventricular output, we can calculate by using a formula pi r squared divided by 4 times VTI into heart rate, and we got around 1060 ml per kg per minute. And if I divide that one by the weight of the baby, which is 4, it comes around 320 ml per kilo per minute. And similarly, simulated, we calculated the pulmonary circulation of that short axis view. So what I did, I went to the parasternal short axis view to get this view and measure. This is what is called as pulmonary valve. Okay, you measure the pulmonary valve from here to here. The diameter was 1.67 centimeters, and then that see what I did. I just keeping my the cursor here just below the pulmonary valve. This is the velocity time integral. So now use this velocity time integral where I kept the marker here just below the pulmonary valve, and I got 16 centimeters. So the diameter what we got was 1.67 centimeters. So 1.67 centimeter and just a VTI. So use the same formula pi r squared divided by 4 times VTI times the heart rate. You will get the, and how much we got, around 4,900. So again divided by 4, it will come at around 1200. So what does it indicate? The pulmonary circulation is more than the systemic circulation. So the QPQS ratio is increased. Systemic hypoperfusion. Now the important areas will take. Now again, what I do is I go to the arch view. I open this. See, I open the arch. This is the descending aorta. Then what I put a sample of that continuous wave Doppler there. You can see the wave here. It's very important. If there is no stealing phenomena because of ductus arteriosus, the wave goes like this, and then it's antigrade flow. This is normal. Suppose the wave goes like this and then goes like this up above the baseline, when it becomes retrograde, then it indicates there is a stealing phenomenon. Here it clearly indicates that it is not showing any hyposystemic circulation at this moment. Okay. Again, another important, you should see the abdominal ultrasound where you need to look at the celiac and the mesenteric circulation. So here I kept my probe subcostal area with the marker facing the ventricular, I could get this is the descending aorta. You can see celiac artery and supramesenteric artery. And what I have done, so I've kept actually the pulse wave gate there at celiac artery level and then cut it, and you can see that the flow. So both you can see systolic, both systolic and diastolic flow is normal. Both systolic and diastolic seeing means it's good actually. Yeah, it's always better to look at the brain also whenever you have got a significant address arteriosis. So I kept my probe actually in the antefontanal area, and then I opened the anterior artery here, and then pulsary Doppler is kept. You can see that I could see in this both systole and diastolic flow. So that means the blood flow is happening both in systole and diastole. So what does it indicate? It indicates that hypocirculation will not happen to the systemic areas at the moment, but we need to keep watching this baby. Thank you so much.